students, welcome to Unacademy GATE MEPI XC. This is Aprup Rao and you are watching lectures of engineering mechanics. This is lecture number 22 and in this lecture we are going to learn analysis of plane frames. You might have not studied frames before this. आप में से बहुत सारे लोगों ने एनालिसिस ऑफ प्लेन ट्रस तो पढ़ा होगा बट प्लेन फ्रेम्स शायद बहुत कम लोगों ने ही पढ़ा होगा. A lot of you might have solved the problems of truss, but have you ever solved problems of frames? Have you ever calculated forces in frames? So in this lecture we are going to learn how to calculate the forces in frames. Now in a lot of books, especially written by Indian authors, I have seen that they use the same term for truss and frames. But technically there is a difference between truss and frames, and when we were seeing what is truss, I explained the difference between truss and frames. Well, in today's lecture we are again going to see what is the difference between truss and frames, and then we are going to learn how to calculate forces in the members of frames. So I welcome all of you. Welcome Dhanu, Shweta, Nitish, welcome Biswa. Welcome everyone, welcome everyone. Now beta, if you are watching me for the first time, let me introduce myself quickly. My name is Aprup Rao, All India rank 320 in GATE Mechanical for the first attempt. I've done MTech from IIT Kharagpur and my specialization of MTech was Mechanical Systems Design. After my MTech, I joined Mahindra and Mahindra. So I have a work experience of 2 years working in the field of design. I was part of some really interesting projects, KUV, TUV. Then after 2 years, I decided to quit my job and I started teaching. So I've been teaching for more than 6 years now. And I teach subjects of design, SOM, MD, EM, TOM. And you can watch all my free lectures and notes completely free of cost in this one link, tinyurl.com/aprup10. This is the link to an open library, tinyurl.com/aprup10. Go to any web browser and type this, tinyurl.com/aprup10, and you will open this page where you are going to find the links of all my lectures and notes. You are going to find free lectures, you are going to find ebooks, you are going to find notes, everything is here. But all these lectures I have taken last year. I am replacing them with the new lectures, the latest lectures this year. For example, I have taken engineering mechanics last year also, but these are the new lectures that you are watching right now. So I am replacing the links of old lectures with new lectures. After mechanics, I will also teach strength of materials, machine design, theory of machines, vibration, all subjects of design. So I will keep on replacing the links of old lectures with new lectures. So if you can wait, then watch my new lectures this year because they will be completely different. The examples will be completely different. The questions will be completely different. So it will be a new experience for you. So if you can wait, then watch the latest lectures. Otherwise, you can watch my old lectures also. I am not deleting the lectures. There are old lectures until and unless I take the new lectures. ठीक है, जब तक नए lectures नहीं आ जाते, old lectures की playlist वहाँ के वहाँ वैसी की वैसी ही रहेगी. Okay. You can also follow me on Unacademy. I take classes on Unacademy app also. So beta, go to your Unacademy app or go to unacademy.com and follow my profile there. This is my profile name, Aprup. Very simple. Just my name. Type my name, APUROOP, Aprup. Search for my name and you will find my profile. Follow me there. Okay. You can watch all my free special classes. These classes are completely free, but they are on Unacademy app. So in order to access them, you need to download the Unacademy app, register, and if you are a first time user, then for opening any free class, you will have to use this code, Aprup10. This is your invite code. You are invited to Unacademy by me. So use this code and all the classes, not only mine, all the free classes on Unacademy will be unlocked. You can also use this code to unlock Unacademy Combat. Now, what is Unacademy Combat? Unacademy Combat is India's largest weekly scholarship test where you can win up to 100% scholarship on Unacademy Plus subscription. Unacademy Plus का सब्सक्रिप्शन आपको फ्री में मिल सकता है. आप 100% तक स्कॉलरशिप जीत सकते हो by taking part in India's largest weekly scholarship test. It takes place every Sunday at 11 AM. तो कल एक Unacademy Combat हो चुका है. इस महीने और 3 Unacademy Combat होने वाले हैं. Register them right now completely free of cost. The registration is completely free of cost and you can use this code APPROVE10 in order to unlock your Unacademy Combat also. And trust me, you can win 100% free scholarship on your Unacademy subscription. Okay. And don't forget to follow my personal Telegram channel. Just go to Telegram app, search APPROVE10 and follow this Telegram channel right now, because I will post the links, I will post the notifications of all my upcoming classes in this Telegram channel only. So beta, don't forget to go to Telegram app, search APPROVE10 and follow this channel. मेरी आगे आने वाली क्लासेस के लिंक्स और नोटिफिकेशंस आपको इस चैनल पे मिल जाएंगे. तो अगर आप मेरी क्लासेस मिस नहीं करना चाहते तो बस इस चैनल को फॉलो कर लीजिए. ओके. और अगर आप हमारे साथ एक स्ट्रक्चर्ड कोर्स में पढ़ना चाहते हैं, इफ यू वांट टू जॉइन अ स्ट्रक्चर्ड कोर्स फॉर गेट, ईएससी, पीएसयू, डिफरेंट एग्जाम्स, then don't forget to take Unacademy Plus subscription. Why Unacademy Plus subscription when you have YouTube lectures? YouTube lectures are broadcasted lectures. So here the teacher will explain everything, but you will not be able to interact with the teacher. You will not be able to ask your doubts. You will not be able to clear your assignments. So beta, YouTube lectures are one-way communication, broadcasted lectures. So if you only want broadcasted lectures, you don't have to pay even a single penny. आपको एक पैसा भी खर्च नहीं करना पड़ेगा. अगर आपको ब्रॉडकास्टेड लेक्चर्स चाहिए, आपको सारे लाइव और रिकॉर्डेड लेक्चर्स YouTube पे मिल जाएंगे कंप्लीटली फ्री. बट इफ यू वांट टू इंटरैक्ट विद द टीचर, if you want to ask your doubts, if you want to get assignments, if you want your teacher to check your assignment, if you want question series, if you want quizzes, if you want test series, means overall you want a classroom like experience, then take an Unacademy Plus subscription using the code APPROVE10. If you use this code APPROVE10, you are going to get 10% off on your subscription. And you will also get my personal guidance. मेरी personal guidance में अगर आप पढ़ना चाहते हैं तो आप of course APPROVE10 use करके 10% off ले सकते हैं Unacademy Plus को सब्सक्राइब करने के लिए. And a very important news, if you are thinking of taking Unacademy Plus subscription, now is the time, because there is a limited period offer. We have, if you buy 1 year subscription, you are going to get 3 months subscription completely free. Means if you subscribe today, then your subscription will be valid up to July 2022. Now why it is so important to you? Because if you are thinking of taking an Unacademy Plus subscription for GATE 2022, then 3+ months of subscription will let you practice questions, let you attend lectures, so that you can attempt all the other exams after GATE. अगर आप GATE 2022 के लिए प्रिपेयर कर रहे हैं और Unacademy Plus का 1 ईयर का सब्सक्रिप्शन लेते हैं, तो ये सब्सक्रिप्शन जुलाई तक चलेगा. मतलब आप GATE के बाद आने वाले जो एग्जाम्स है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल दिस ईयर देयर इज HAL, HPCL, RVUNL, lot of other exams also. So next year also after GATE there will be different exams. So you can prepare for those exams using your subscription, because you are getting plus 3 months free. So if you are thinking of taking an Unacademy Plus subscription, now is the time, because you are going to get 1 year plus 3 months extra, 3 months free on your 1 year subscription. Okay, so if you want to take Unacademy Plus subscription, join using the code approved10. If you want to ask anything, then you can search my profile on Unacademy and you can message me on Unacademy app. आप मुझे Unacademy app पर मैसेज कर सकते हैं and we will talk about it. Okay, now in today's class we are going to learn about frames. What are frames and how to calculate forces in frames. So before starting, I want all of you to please hit the like button, give me your online attendance right now, and please share this session to maximum number of students so that all of these students can take the advantage of these free initiatives. ये जो फ्री इनिशिएटिव है हम चाहते हैं ज्यादा से ज्यादा बच्चों तक पहुंचे और ज्यादा से ज्यादा स्टूडेंट्स इसका फायदा उठा सकें, उसके लिए हम आप पे डिपेंडेंट हैं. प्लीज इन लिंक्स को शेयर किया कीजिए, सिर्फ लाइक नहीं करना, कमेंट भी करना है, शेयर भी करना है. थैंक यू सो मच इफ यू हैव ऑलरेडी डन इट. गुड इवनिंग हेमंत, गुड इवनिंग विकास, सुमित, गौरव, शशांक, गुड इवनिंग, गुड इवनिंग. वेलकम एवरीवन, वेलकम वेलकम. चलिए तो बेटा स्टार्ट करते हैं आज का लेक्चर. तो सबसे पहले तो मैं याद दिला दूं, वी हैव ऑलरेडी कंप्लीटेड ट्रस, एनालिसिस ऑफ ट्रस बाय मेथड ऑफ जॉइंट्स, बाय मेथड ऑफ सेक्शंस. व्हाट आर ट्रसेस? Trusses are structures which consist of several members connected together in order to support heavy load. Now in the analysis of plane trusses, these are the important points. What do you need to understand about truss? All the members are connected only at the ends. जितने भी members हैं वो सिर्फ ends पे connected है. Okay, this is the first point. Then the second point is all the joints are frictionless pin joints. All these joints are pin joints. Third point, loads are only applied at the joints. जो external load है वो सिर्फ joint पे लगता है. Load acts only at the joints, not on the members. Now due to this, all the members of truss are subjected to only axial loads, or in other words, these members are also known as two force members, right? The members of trusses are two force members, right? So these are the important points in the analysis of plane truss. Yes, analysis of plane truss में ये important points थे. सारे members, all the members are connected only at the ends. Then the external load acts only at the ends, and then all the members are subjected to only axial force. Means all the members are two force members. Now we are going to understand what is frame. So let's understand what is exactly frame. So beta, first of all you need to understand there is a difference between truss and frame. Here I have two images. One is of truss and another one is of frame. हमारे पास यहाँ दो इमेज हैं, एक ट्रस का है और एक फ्रेम का है. नाउ यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड द बेसिक डिफरेंस बिटवीन दीज टू. आपको इन दोनों में अंतर समझना है. तो जस्ट बाय लुकिंग एट द इमेज कैन यू डिफरेंशिएट ट्रस एंड फ्रेम्स? क्या अंतर आपको समझ में आ रहा है? व्हाट डिफरेंस डू यू सी in the pictures of truss and frames? There are different members connected together in truss and in frame. So what exactly is the difference do you see here? So let me tell you a few points about frames which differentiate it from truss. Frames के बारे में कुछ ऐसे points जो इसको truss से अलग बनाते हैं, ये हमको देखने हैं. Okay, so understand the first point, which is the most important point, which is the definition of frame. So frames are structures containing at least one multi-force member. Understand the most important difference. It contains at least one multi-force member. Now what do we mean by multi-force member? Understand. The members of truss are two force members. Means there are only two forces. At one end, at other end, there are only two forces, means they are subjected to axial forces. But the members of frame are multi-force members, means there are multiple forces acting on at least one member. Not all the members are multi-force members. Understand this. some members of frames are two force members also, just like truss. So what will be the criteria of being a frame? At least one member must be multi-force member. In case of truss, none of the members are multi-force members. All members are two-force members. But in case of frames, you might have two-force member, but there will be at least one multi-force member. So are you clear about this very important difference between truss and frames? Truss और frames का ये सबसे important difference clear हुआ? ट्रस के केस में सारे मेंबर्स टू फोर्स मेंबर्स होते हैं, बट फ्रेम के केस में एटलीस्ट एक मेंबर मल्टी फोर्स मेंबर होता है. एक से ज्यादा भी हो सकते हैं, सारे भी हो सकते हैं, बट एटलीस्ट एक मल्टी फोर्स होगा. अब ये होता क्यों है? व्हाई डू यू गेट मल्टी फोर्स मेंबर्स? सो देयर आर टू रीजंस, ओके, ऑफ गेटिंग मल्टी फोर्स मेंबर. फर्स्ट इज द मेंबर्स आर कनेक्टेड एट द एंड्स और इन बिटवीन द एंड्स. In case of frames, the members are connected at the ends and or in between the ends. Understand? Here, this is one member, this is one member, and this is one member. Okay. So understand, this member AE and AF are connected at the ends. AE और AF जो है वो एक end पे connected है A. But this BD member is connected to AE and AF in the middle, right? ये जो BD member है ये AE से connected है B पे बीच में और AF से connected है C पे बीच में. So it is not necessary that all the members are connected only at the ends. Here in case of truss, the members are connected only at the ends. There is no connection in between the ends. एंड्स के बीच में कोई कनेक्शन नहीं होता है, बट यहां पे कनेक्शन कैन बी इन बिटवीन द एंड्स ऑल्सो. ओके. द सेकेंड पॉइंट, लोड एक्ट्स एट द जॉइंट्स एज वेल एज ऑन द मेंबर्स. यहां पर जो लोड है वो ट्रस की तरह जॉइंट्स पे तो लग ही सकता है. द लोड कैन एक्ट एट द जॉइंट्स, बट इट कैन ऑल्सो एक्ट डायरेक्टली ऑन द मेंबर. इट कैन एक्ट डायरेक्टली ऑन द मेंबर. अंडरस्टैंड? Here the load is acting at point D, which is not a joint. So beta, here the load is acting directly on the member. It is not acting on the joint. So these are the 2 points due to which the members of frames are multi-force members. मैंने आपको क्या बताया था? Why do you get 2 force members in truss? Because all the members are connected only at the ends. And the load also acts only on the joints. That's why in case of truss, all the members are two force members. But here in case of frames, the members can be connected between the ends and the load can be acting directly on the member. That's why the members are multi-force members. Okay. Now when we will start analyzing, when we will start solving the problem, then you will be more clear about how do we get two force member and multi force member. अभी एनालिसिस में और क्लियर होगा आपको कि एग्जैक्टली क्या कंडीशन है जिसमें टू फोर्स मेंबर मिलता है और मल्टी फोर्स मेंबर मिलता है. ओके. सो इन ऑर्डर टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज मल्टी फोर्स मेंबर, लेट्स कंसिडर वन एग्जांपल. ओके. एंड लेट्स सी how do we solve the problems of frames. एक एग्जाम्पल देखते हैं, एक फ्रेम को खोलते हैं और समझते हैं फ्रेम्स के प्रॉब्लम्स को कैसे सॉल्व करना है. ओके. लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड हाउ टू सॉल्व द प्रॉब्लम्स ऑफ फ्रेम्स. ओके. सो लेट्स कंसिडर दिस एग्जाम्पल फॉर द फर्स्ट. ओके. ये अपना पहला एग्जाम्पल है. इन दिस एग्जाम्पल वी हैव अ फ्रेम and we need to determine the x and y components of all the forces acting on each member of the frame. यहां हमको एक फ्रेम दिया हुआ है और हमको क्या करना है? We need to find the x and y components of all forces acting on each member of the frame. Now even if they don't mention the name frame, can you understand whether it is a truss or a frame? अगर यहां पे आपको क्वेश्चन में नहीं भी बोला होता कि ये एक फ्रेम है, आपको बस बोला होता लोडेड स्ट्रक्चर, तो क्या आप बता सकते थे कि ये ट्रस है कि फ्रेम है? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू कैन आइडेंटिफाई वेदर इट इज अ ट्रस और फ्रेम? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू कैन आइडेंटिफाई वेदर इट इज अ ट्रस और फ्रेम? थैंक यू सो मच आयुष, थैंक यू सो मच बेटा, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर शेयरिंग। आप में से कितने लोग बता सकते हैं क्या एग्जैक्टली ऐसा हो रहा है जिससे मैं बोल सकता हूं कि ये ट्रस नहीं है, ये फ्रेम है? व्हाट एग्जैक्टली इज हैपनिंग? एनीवन? अरे कोई तो बताओ, what exactly is happening here which tells us that this is a frame? Yes, very good Nitish, very good Sanyal, very good. आपको किस पॉइंट से, किस चीज से पता चल रहा है कि एक फ्रेम है? किस चीज से पता चल रहा है कि एक फ्रेम है? सी द लोड इज नॉट एक्टिंग ऑन द जॉइंट, द लोड इज एक्टिंग डायरेक्टली ऑन द मेंबर। जो लोड है वो सीधे मेंबर पे लग रहा है, जॉइंट पे नहीं लग रहा है। वेरी गुड सुमित, वेरी गुड आयुष, वेरी गुड वेरी गुड वेरी गुड, बहुत बढ़िया बहुत बढ़िया बहुत बढ़िया। एक और पॉइंट भी है, देयर इज वन मोर पॉइंट, ठीक है, जो कि बहुत सिली सा पॉइंट है। इन केस ऑफ ट्रस यू विल ओनली फाइंड स्ट्रेट मेंबर्स, आपको ट्रस में सिर्फ स्ट्रेट मेंबर्स मिलेंगे। फ्रेम्स में भी यू विल फाइंड सम ऑफ द स्ट्रेट मेंबर्स, बट इन केस ऑफ फ्रेम्स you will also find this bent members, L shape, C shape members, okay? फ्रेम्स के केस में आपको ऐसे बेंट मेंबर्स भी मिलेंगे, L शेप के, C शेप के मेंबर्स भी आपको देखने को मिलेंगे। तो एक और बढ़िया पॉइंट किसी बच्चे ने याद दिलाया। यस, वेरी गुड वेरी गुड वेरी गुड। चलो, सो नाउ बेटा वी नीड टू फाइंड द फोर्सेस, x and y components of the forces acting on each member of the frame, okay? Now understand how do we solve the problem of frames. So beta, in case of truss, the first method that we used in order to calculate the forces was what? Method of joints. Truss के केस में हमने जो पहला मेथड देखा था वो कौन सा था? Method of joints, जिसमें what do we do? In case of method of joints, what do we do? We isolate the joints of the truss, we draw the free body diagram of the joints of the truss, and then we solve the problem, right? Then we calculate the member forces, right? Now here what we are going to do, here we are not going to draw the FBD of the joints, here we are going to draw the FBD of the members. हम वहां पे मेथड ऑफ जॉइंट में मेंबर्स का एफबीडी नहीं ड्रॉ करते थे, हम किसका एफबीडी ड्रॉ करते थे? वी यूज्ड टू ड्रॉ द एफबीडी ऑफ जॉइंट्स, जॉइंट्स को अलग करके एफबीडी ड्रॉ करते थे। यहां पे वी आर गोइंग टू आइसोलेट द मेंबर्स एंड वी आर गोइंग टू ड्रॉ द फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम ऑफ ईच member. Is this clear to everyone? It is not necessary to draw the FBD of every member. In case of method of joints also, is it necessary to draw the FBD of every joint? No. हर joint का FBD draw करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ती थी ना। यहां पे भी you will not have to draw the FBD of every member, but you will have to draw the FBD of different members. Is it clear? क्या ये पॉइंट क्लियर है कि यहां पे अपना अप्रोच क्या होने वाला है? वी आर गोइंग टू आइसोलेट डिफरेंट मेंबर्स, वी आर गोइंग टू ड्रॉ द एफबीडी ऑफ ईच मेंबर सेपरेटली। ओके, नाउ अंडरस्टैंड, हियर वी हैव टू मेंबर्स, मेंबर ए बी एंड मेंबर बी सी. Understand the connection of these members between them and with the support. इन मेंबर्स का आपस में कनेक्शन और सपोर्ट के साथ कनेक्शन कैसा है? अंडरस्टैंड, दिस कनेक्शन इज व्हाट? इट इज अ पिन जॉइंट. दिस कनेक्शन इज व्हाट? इट इज अ पिन जॉइंट. दिस कनेक्शन इज व्हाट? इट इज अगेन अ पिन जॉइंट. सो हियर वी हैव पिन जॉइंट्स, right? So if I separate these members, isolate these members, I will get two forces at each joint, force in x direction and force in y direction. Now you might be wondering, चलो सपोर्ट का तो समझ में आता है, I can understand at the supports that there will be two reactions in x and in y, right? But why there will be two forces at joint B? because in case of truss we get only one force at every joint, right? जैसे यहां पे अगर एक joint है, I will get only one force in this member and in this member. But how we are getting two forces here? How we are getting two forces? So understand. In case of truss, the load was acting on the joint. But here the load is acting on the member. That's why when I isolate member AB and member BC from this joint, I will get one force in X direction and one force in Y direction. There will be two forces at the pin joint. Okay. So I want all of you to draw the free body diagram of AB and BC separately. आप AB और BC दोनों members को separate कर लीजिए और दोनों का free body diagram draw कर लीजिए. So let's draw. You can replace them with lines. ठीक है, आपको ऐसा मोटा मोटा बनाने की जरूरत नहीं है, आप lines भी draw कर सकते हैं. You can consider the thickness to be negligible, क्योंकि thickness हम लोग वैसे भी consider करते नहीं. Okay. Okay, so let me name them. So this is A, this is B, this is B, and this is C. Okay, now understand, there is a 5 kilonewton load acting here. यहां पर एक 5 किलोन्यूटन का लोड लग रहा है. ओके, बट what about the other points? So at every joint you will have two reactions, one in X, one in Y. Okay, joint A पे आपको एक X डायरेक्शन में रिएक्शन मिलेगा. You will get a reaction in X, you will get a reaction in Y. This is a hinge support. Okay, so beta here I am going to get one reaction in X. Let me call it AX, and one reaction in Y. Let me call it AY. Okay, I don't know the direction, so I am just assuming some direction. मेरे को direction पता नहीं है, तो मैं कुछ भी assume कर रहा हूँ. Okay, then here I will get one reaction in X, BX, one reaction in Y, BY. Okay, I don't know, again I don't know the direction, I am just assuming some direction. Okay, now understand beta, whatever direction you have assumed at point B here for BX and BY, you will get equal and opposite forces here. यहां पे B पे जो force मिल रहा है उसका just equal and opposite यहां मिलेगा. So here BX will be like this and BY will be like this. Okay, then here I will have CX and CY. Okay, so at every joint I am getting one reaction in X and one reaction in Y. I don't know the directions, I am assuming the directions. Okay, these two directions I have assumed, these two directions I have assumed. Here the directions will be opposite of this. These two directions again I have assumed. Okay, now I want all of you to count the number of unknowns. इस पूरे फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम, वी हैव टू फ्री बॉडी डायग्राम्स. ओके, वन फॉर AB and one for BC. Can you count the number of unknowns for both these members? इन दोनों मेंबर को मिला के कितने अननोन बन रहे हैं? Can you count the total number of unknowns here? क्या इस पूरे पेज पे टोटल नंबर ऑफ अननोन्स आप काउंट करके बता सकते हैं कितने हैं? How many unknowns do we have here? Nitish is saying 6. Any more answers? Total unknowns गिन के बताओ कि total unknown कितने हैं. Hemant is saying 6. Harman is saying 8. Vikas is saying 6. Gaurav is saying 6. Yes. Understand, beta. AX, AY, CX, CY. 4 unknowns. Now here and here the unknowns are equal, beta. BX, BX, BY, BY. They are equal and opposite. So I will only have 2 unknowns. So 2 plus 2 plus 2. I have 6 unknowns. Very good, Sumit. Sanyal, very good. Ayush, Karan, Vinay, very good. Very good. Excellent. So we have total 6 unknowns. Now on every member, हर एक member पे how many equilibrium equations can I apply? हर member पे मैं कितने equilibrium equation लगा सकता हूँ? How many equilibrium equations I can apply on every member? See, on the joint I have only 2 equilibrium equations, summation of fx and summation of fy, because on the joint all the forces are passing through the same point. So I can't apply the equation of moment. But here not all the forces are passing through the same point, so I can take moment. So here we have how many equation for each member. हर एक member के लिए कितने equation है? Naga Pavan is adding 1 equation from his side. He is saying 4 equations for each member. Yes, Nitish, very good. Hemant, very good. Karan, very good. Vikas, very good. There are 3 equilibrium equations for every member. Summation of fx, summation of fy, and summation of m equal to 0. So total how many equations do we have? We have 6 equations. So we have 6 unknowns and 6 equilibrium equations. So mathematically speaking, can we calculate all the unknowns? क्या हम सारे unknowns निकाल सकते हैं? Mathematically speaking, number of equations are equal to number of unknowns. So yes, we can find out every unknown by applying those equations, right? तो आप फटाफट से आप इन दोनों मेंबर्स के इक्विलिब्रियम इक्वेशंस एफबीडी सॉल्व करो, इक्विलिब्रियम इक्वेशन अप्लाई करके और सारे अननोन्स निकाल के बता दो. टेल मी व्हाट विल बी द अननोन्स. बेटा मैं लेंथ्स बता देता हूं यहां पे. आई विल टेल यू द लेंथ्स. सो दिस इज 6 मीटर. These two distances are 1.5 meter and 1.5 meter. Then these two distances are 3 meter and 3 meter. Okay. तो बेटा जल्दी जल्दी दोनों के FBD सॉल्व कर लो. You have all the equilibrium equations, right? Now you don't have to think too much कि पहले कौन सा लगाएं बाद में कौन सा. इतना दिमाग लगाने का जरूरत नहीं है. जितने इक्विलिब्रियम इक्वेशन है सब आगे पीछे लगा दो, जोड़ तोड़ के आंसर मिल ही जाएगा. ओके. और एक दो क्वेश्चन के बाद आपको समझ में आ जाएगा कि पहले कौन सा लगाना है बाद में कौन सा लगाना है. ओके. So first beta you apply all the equilibrium equation. It doesn't matter which one first, which one last. Okay. After 1-2 questions, it will automatically come to you which equation you need to use first. Okay. So understand. Here on this diagram, I have too many forces. Here I have only 4 forces. यहाँ 5 forces, यहाँ 4 forces. अब here if I take moment at C, I will get one relation between Bx, By. And here if I take moment at A, I will get one relation between Bx, By. So by those relations, I can calculate Bx and By. Once I get Bx and By, I will get Ax, Ay as well as Cx, Cy. My approach, understand what I am saying. मैं क्या approach लगाने बोल रहा हूं. इसमें C पे मोमेंट ले लो, एक रिलेशन मिल जाएगा Bx, By पे. इसमें A पे मोमेंट ले लो, एक रिलेशन मिल जाएगा Bx, By में. दोनों रिलेशन को सॉल्व करोगे Bx, By मिल जाएगा. एक बार Bx, By मिल गया, उसके बाद Cx, Cy और Ax, Ay निकालने में कितना टाइम लगेगा, राइट? तो चलो, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल आई विल सॉल्व दिस FBD. लेट्स टेक मोमेंट एट पॉइंट C. ठीक है. सो इफ आई टेक मोमेंट एट पॉइंट C, व्हाट एम आई गोइंग टू गेट? If I take moment at point C, then it will be Bx into 3 minus By into 3 equals to 0. So I am going to get Bx equals to By. Are you guys getting this? क्या ये मिल रहा है? Bx equals to By. Yes. Bx और By मुझे सेम मिल रहे हैं. Now once you get this, take moment at A. and you will get the values of bx and by. So if I take moment at A here, what am I going to get? Bx multiplied by 6 plus by multiplied by 3, which is also bx, है ना, by is bx, तो मैं by को भी bx लिख देता हूं. So by is bx, so bx multiplied by 3 plus 5 multiplied by 1.5. So bx will be equals to how much? bx कितना आ रहा है? अरे कितना आ रहा है? अरे bx 5 into 1.5 divided by 9. Sorry, क्या हो गया? It is minus 0.833. Very good, Sumit. Minus 0.833. And it is also equal to by. So are you getting this? bx and by minus 0.833. Very good, Ayush. Very good. bx and by both are minus 0.833. Now why the negative sign? अब negative sign क्या बता रहा है? Why the negative sign? The negative sign is telling you that the assumption is wrong. Whatever directions I have assumed, they are wrong. bx का direction is also wrong, by का direction is also wrong. मतलब इतनी खराब किस्मत है मेरी कि दोनों में से एक का डायरेक्शन भी सही नहीं निकला, दोनों का डायरेक्शन गलत है, और दोनों का ही नहीं, इनफैक्ट सबका ही डायरेक्शन अब गलत आने वाला है. यस, वेरी गुड हेमंत, वेरी गुड नीतीश, विनय, वेरी गुड वेरी गुड वेरी गुड. चलो, तो अब मेरे भाई, once you have got bx by, by applying summation of fx and fy, you will get ax and ay, right? तो मेरे भाई यहां पे in the fbd of ab, ठीक है, fbd of ab में summation of fx equals to 0 if I apply, I will get ax equals to bx, which is minus 8.833 kilonewton. So ax is also minus 0.833. Again, negative sign means my direction of ax is also wrong. मेरा ax का direction भी गलत है. Summation of fy equals to 0. ay will be 5 plus by, यानी कि 5 minus 0.833. तो ay will be 4.167 kilonewton. 4.167 kilonewton. So ay is also, sorry, ay is 4.167 kilonewton and it is positive, means my direction of ay is right. चलो कोई तो सही निकला, ay का डायरेक्शन मैंने सही लिया था, ठीक है. नाउ fbd ऑफ bc, fbd of bc if I solve, then bx will be equals to cx. From summation of fx equals to 0, cx will be bx, means minus 0.833 kilonewton, right? Again, negative sign means my direction is wrong, and summation of fy equals to 0 says cy will be equals to by, यानी minus 0.833. Again, negative sign means my direction is wrong. So I have got each and every value. अपने को सारे forces मिल गए, right? We have got each and every force. We have got ax, ay, bx, by and cx, cy. Is this clear to everyone? Very good. The negative sign is only telling you that the direction you have taken in the FBD, that direction that you have assumed in the FBD are wrong. Okay. So negative sign here doesn't mean tension compression. ये tension compression का खेल है ही नहीं. चलो. Now understand beta. Look at the FBD. So in the FBD, you can clearly see that these two members are subjected to multiple forces, not right, not two forces, but they are subjected to multiple forces. ठीक है? Is it clear? The members are subjected to multiple forces, not only one or two forces, they are subjected to multiple forces, right? Here AB is also subjected to multiple force, BC is also subjected to multiple force. Is it clear? Chalo. Chalo, very good, very good, very good. So let's solve one more problem. Let's solve one more problem to understand the concept really well. एक और प्रॉब्लम करके देखते हैं, ठीक है? अब इसमें तो मैंने स्टेप बाय स्टेप आपको गाइड किया. नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लम में आई विल लेट यू सॉल्व द एंटायर प्रॉब्लम ऑन योर ओन. ओके, नेक्स्ट प्रॉब्लम में मैं आपको बताऊंगा, मतलब मैं आपको नहीं बताऊंगा, पहले मैं आपको पूरा प्रॉब्लम खुद से सॉल्व करने दूंगा. ओके, सो बाय नाउ यू माइट हैव अंडरस्टूड द कॉन्सेप्ट, राइट? व्हाट डू यू नीड टू डू? You need to draw separate FBD of the members and you need to apply the equilibrium equations on these members in order to solve the problem. Okay, Shweta beta, if the directions are wrong, you don't have to do anything. Okay, you just have to accept the fact that your prediction was wrong. Okay, और कुछ करना नहीं है, आपको बस ये मान लेना है कि आपसे गलती हो गई है, हाथ जोड़ के माफी मांग लेनी है और आगे बढ़ जाना है. ठीक है, चलो. So let's solve this problem. Find the forces acting at joint B. We have again two members. ठीक है, again अपने पास दो members हैं. We have ABC and we have BD. Okay, अपने पास एक member है ABC और एक member है BD and we have to find the forces acting at joint B. ठीक है, means the components of forces. Okay, आपको components of forces निकालने हैं acting at joint B. So what you are going to do? क्या करने वाले हो? क्या करने वाले हो? What you are going to do? You are going to draw the FBD of ABC and FBD of BD separately. Yes, ABC और BD का FBD separately solve करने वाले हो. चलो 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 ड्रॉ करो और डायरेक्शंस अज्यूम करो. ओके, टेक द डायरेक्शंस, अज्यूम द डायरेक्शंस. ओके, एंड सॉल्व द एफबीडी. टेक द डायरेक्शंस एंड सॉल्व द एफबीडी. डायरेक्शन कुछ भी अज्यूम करो एंड एफबीडी सॉल्व करो. लेट मी ड्रॉ द एफबीडी ऑन माई ओन. मेरा अपना खुद का एफबीडी में बनाऊंगा, आप लोग अपना बनाओ. ओके, आई वॉन्ट यू गाइज टू ड्रॉ द एफबीडी योरसेल्फ ऑन योर ओन विदाउट वॉचिंग द स्क्रीन. इफ यू मेक मिस्टेक देन यू टैली योर आंसर. Okay, so what are the forces? One force is acting at A, 200 Newton. Okay, now I will get two forces at B, two forces at C and two forces at D. Okay, so at point B again I will have to assume some direction. Now beta don't be dependent on me. ठीक है, तो भाई यहां पे मैं ऐसा अज्यूम कर लेता हूं BX by dx dy. Don't be dependent on me, assume your own direction. You have already seen that I am very poor at predicting the directions, right? आप लोग मेरा प्रिडिक्शन तो देख ही चुके हो, बहुत बुरा है. तो आप खुद से अपनी तरफ से डायरेक्शंस अज्यूम करो, वो ज्यादा अच्छा होगा. मे बी आपके अजम्पशंस जो है वो ज्यादा करेक्ट हो. मुझे लग नहीं रहा है इस बार भी मेरा डायरेक्शन सही होगा. चलो, So I have assumed all the directions. Okay. Now understand one thing, beta. You can take any direction of bx and by here, but here whatever you have assumed here, you have to take the opposite. यहां और यहां दोनों डायरेक्शन इक्वल एंड ऑपोजिट होने चाहिए, दोनों ऑपोजिट होने चाहिए. अगर bx यहां राइट साइड ले रहे हो तो यहां लेफ्ट साइड, by डाउनवर्ड तो यहां अपवर्ड. ओके. So here and here you have to take bx and by opposite. That's all you need to understand. That's all you need to take care. चलो. So बेटा again how many unknowns do you see here? कितने unknown थे? bx by, cx cy and dx dy. 6 unknowns. How many equilibrium equations? 6 equilibrium equation. But we don't need all the unknowns. यहां पे आपको सिर्फ क्या निकालना है? bx और by निकालना है, राइट? मुझे सिर्फ bx और by से मतलब है, मुझे सारे फोर्सेस से मतलब नहीं है. ओके. तो भाई क्या करेंगे? फर्स्ट I will take the moment at C here and I will calculate by. C पे मोमेंट लूंगा तो by मिल जाएगा, because bx, cx and cy all are passing through C, so they will be gone. The moment of by will be anti-clockwise, 200 will also be anti-clockwise. So again my direction is wrong. 120 plus 20, ये डिस्टेंस तो हो गया 240. ओके. देन 200 का 90. तो आई हैव गॉट द वैल्यू ऑफ by. by कितना आ रहा है? 75 minus 75 Newton. So again my direction as usual is wrong. Yes, by 75. Very good. चलो अब एक बार by आ गया तो यहां से bx भी आ जाएगा मेरे भाई. Take the moment at point D. So what you are going to get? bx multiplied by ये वाला डिस्टेंस इज 90, ये वाला डिस्टेंस इज 240. दिस इज 90, दिस इज सॉरी B से D तक का 120. 240 बोल रहा हूं, ये 120. तो bx इंटू 90 माइनस by इंटू 120 इक्वल्स टू 0. तो यहां से यू आर गोइंग टू गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ bx. कितना आ रहा है? by इज माइनस 75. तो बेटा ये हो गया 75 इंटू 120 बाई 90 माइनस 100 न्यूटन. So again you are getting, I am getting a negative answer, means my directions of bx and by are wrong as usual, but the values are correct. 100 and 75. bx 100, by 75. Very good Vinay. Very good. Very good, very good, excellent. Very good Hemant. बहुत बढ़िया. आप अपना डायरेक्शन कुछ भी अज्यूम करो. You can take your own directions. Okay, you can assume your own directions. Don't be dependent on me, because you can see as usual all my answers are negative, means all my assumptions are wrong. ठीक है, तो ये डायरेक्शन अज्यूम करने में मेरी किस्मत बहुत ही खराब है. खैर उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता. It doesn't matter, right? Because in exam they will only ask you the magnitude. They are not going to ask you the direction. Okay? उनको क्या पता आपने क्या अज्यूम किया है. Very good. You can calculate cx, cy and dx dy also, but they are not asking you about cx, cy and dx dy. They are only asking you find the forces acting at point B. Okay. Now here also you can see that the members are multi-force, right? This member is also multi-force. This member is also multi-force, right? So beta, we have solved two problems. In both problems, all the members are multi-force members. So is it necessary that all the members of the frames will be multi-force members? क्या ये जरूरी है कि फ्रेम के सारे members multi-force होंगे? No. What did I tell you? What is the definition of frame? Frame is a structure in which at least one member is a multi-force member. Means some members of frames can also be two force members, right? So frames में कुछ members 2 फोर्स मेंबर्स भी हो सकते हैं, राइट? सो डू यू वांट टू सॉल्व अ प्रॉब्लम वेयर अ मेंबर might be 2 force member? Do you want to see the condition where you might get a 2 force member? Yes, everyone wants that, right? So let's solve this problem. In this problem, we need to find the force in member BD. BD member में force निकालना है. So how do we find out the force in member BD? Understand, here we have a member ABC and a member BD. इसको इग्नोर कर दो बेटा, ये दूसरा कोई क्वेश्चन से रिलेटेड था, सो यू इग्नोर दिस J. ओके, ये वाला J पॉइंट जो है इसको इग्नोर करो, इसका कोई मतलब नहीं है, ठीक है? इसमें कोई दूसरा क्वेश्चन था विच आई हैव नॉट कंसिडर्ड, सो बेटा इग्नोर दिस जॉइंट. सो वी हैव वन मेंबर ABC एंड वन मेंबर BD. अपने पास एक ABC मेंबर है और एक BD मेंबर है. नाउ आउट ऑफ दीज टू मेंबर्स, वन मेंबर is 2 force member and one member is multi force member. So can you tell me which member is a 2 force member and which member is a multi force member? क्या आप बता सकते हैं? क्या आप बता सकते हैं? Can you tell me which member is 2 force member and which member is multi force member? One of these member ABC and BD is 2 force member and one member is multi force member. Can you tell me which one is a 2 force member? Very good Nitish, very good Gaurav. Anyone? Very good Naga. Very good Hemant. Okay, understand, in this case BD is going to be a 2 force member. It will not be a multi force member, it will be a 2 force member. ABC will be a multi force member. Now I will tell you why BD is a 2 force member, not a multi force member. ये मैं प्रूफ करके दिखाता हूं. Okay, let me prove it to you. क्योंकि बिना प्रूफ के बोलने का कोई मतलब नहीं है, तो आई विल प्रूव इट. ठीक है, तो मेरे भाई दिस इज द मेंबर बीडी. हाँ कि ना? अरे हाँ बोल दो यार, ये मत बोलना अरे सर उसमें तो वो तो ऐसा. तो ठीक है, एग्जैक्टली वैसा नहीं बनेगा मेरे भाई, बट मान लो ये है अपना मेंबर बीडी. ओके, लेट्स अज्यूम फॉर वंस दैट बीडी इज अ मल्टी फोर्स मेंबर. ओके, एक बार तो अज्यूम कर लेते हैं कि बीडी जो है वो मल्टी फोर्स मेंबर है. सो लेट्स से दिस इज BX, दिस इज BY, दिस इज DX एंड दिस इज DY. ठीक है, लेट्स अज्यूम. ओके, एक बार को अज्यूम कर लो कि इसमें BX BY और DX DY लग रहा है. सो दिस इज अ मल्टी फोर्स मेंबर नाउ. ओके, नाउ अंडरस्टैंड, लेट्स से द लेंथ ऑफ दिस मेंबर इज L. ठीक है, मान लो मेंबर का लेंथ जो है वो L है. इफ आई टेक मोमेंट एट पॉइंट D, अगर मैं पॉइंट D पे मोमेंट लेता हूं, then the moment of dx and dy will be gone. Moment of bx will also be gone, right? dx dy both are acting at point D and bx is also passing through point D. So I will only get the moment of by. So by into L will be 0. अब लेंथ तो 0 है नहीं, so in this product by will be 0, right? by 0 होगा, and if by is 0, that means dy will also be 0, right? Summation of fy equals to 0 say if by is 0, dy is also 0, so it means there is only one force in BD. इज दिस क्लियर टू यू? क्या ये चीज क्लियर हो रही है कि जो BD है वो सिर्फ 2 फोर्स मेंबर है? इट इज अ 2 फोर्स मेंबर. इट इज अ 2 फोर्स मेंबर. इट इज नॉट अ मल्टी फोर्स मेंबर. आई विल कॉल इट FBD. जैसे ट्रस में लेते थे ना, we used to take this nomenclature in truss, right? Force in BD को FBD बोलते थे. So this is a 2 force member. Is this clear? Is this point clear? Is this point clear? Yes. चलो अब मेरे भाई first let's solve this problem. Then I will tell you exactly in which condition we get multi-force member and in which condition we get 2 force member. ठीक है, पहले इस प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व कर लेते हैं, फिर मैं आपको बताऊंगा कि किस किस कंडीशन में मल्टी फोर्स और किस कंडीशन में 2 फोर्स मेंबर मिलता है. ठीक है, सो नाउ आई नो दैट देयर इज ओनली वन फोर्स इन BD, FBD along BD. BD के along एक फोर्स लग रहा है FBD. नाउ ड्रॉ द FBD ऑफ ABC. अब ABC का FBD ड्रॉ करने का वक्त आ चुका है मेरे भाई. Draw the free body diagram of ABC. This is A, which is subjected to 160 Newton, then B, and then C. Now we know that there is only one force at B, which is FBD, acting like this, right? FBD acting like this. Okay, there is one force of 160 Newton acting at A, and C is a pin joint, so there will be 2 forces. Now I don't need to calculate Cx and Cy. I only want FBD. Okay. Now can anyone tell me this angle? ये वाला angle कोई निकाल के बता सकता है फटाक से? Can anyone tell me this angle? Look at this. Look at this triangle. In this triangle, I know this base is 24 and height is 10. So I will get theta equals to 10 inverse of 10 by 24. So how much is theta? (22.62). This angle is 22.62. Okay. Now if I take moment at point C, then moment of Cx and Cy will be gone. Moment of FBD का cos component will also be gone. I will get moment of FBD का sin component. FBD sin 22.62 multiplied by this distance is how much? 16 minus moment of 160, 14 plus 16, 30 equals to 0. Do I remember the distances correctly? Yes, 16 and 16 plus 14, 30. Okay. So from here, I will get the force in BD. What is the force in BD? Please tell me. 160 into 30 divided by 16 sine 22.62. Are you getting 779.99 means almost 780 Newton, and this time we have a good news. We are getting a positive answer, means our assumption is true. Yes, इस बार अपने को पॉजिटिव आंसर मिल रहा है, मतलब अपना assumption सही है. Force in BD is 780 Newton and the direction which we have assumed is right. Very good Gaurav, very good Hemant. Almost 780 आएगा, 779.9999 something कुछ आ रहा है. So 780 Newton. So I hope that everyone is clear about this particular problem. अब ये particular problem अगर आपको समझ में आ गया है? तो अब अगली चीज क्या समझनी है? व्हाट इज द नेक्स्ट थिंग आई वांट यू गाइस टू अंडरस्टैंड? I want you guys to understand in which condition are we getting two force member and in which condition are we getting a multi force member. Okay, so understand, in this case y, by and dy became zero. by और dy क्यों जीरो हो गए? इसके दो रीजन है. देर आर टू रीजन्स ऑफ वाई by and dy became zero. First is that there is no other force between B and D. एक रीजन तो ये है कि B and D के बीच में कोई दूसरा फोर्स नहीं है, राइट? If there was a force between B and D, then by and dy would not be zero, right? अगर एक फोर्स लग रहा होता बीच में, B और D के बीच में अगर कोई फोर्स लग रहा होता तो by और dy जीरो नहीं होते. तो इसका मतलब क्या है? What does it mean? It means that if there is a force between the ends, then the member will be multi-force member. Yes, yes, हाँ कि ना? अगर B और D के बीच में कोई और फोर्स होता, थैंक यू सो मच आशीष, अगर B और D के बीच में कोई और फोर्स होता तो फिर by dy जीरो नहीं होते, then it would have been a multi force member. But now the question is, in this case there is no force between B and D, right? There is no force between B and D. कोई फोर्स लग रहा है क्या B और D के बीच में? Then why by and dy are not zero? यहां पे भी by और dy हैं, B and D के बीच में there is no force. Then why by and dy are not zero? Understand the second point why this is a two force member is that it is a straight member. This is not a straight member, this is a bent member. So if we have a straight member which is not subjected to any force between the joints, it will be a two force member. Is this point clear? Very good Gaurav, very good Nitish, very good, बहुत बढ़िया. तो ये दो पॉइंट ध्यान रखो. There is no force between the ends and it is a straight member. Due to these 2 points, BD is a two force member. तो two force member में दो पॉइंट आपको क्या याद रखने हैं? First point that you need to remember is it is a straight member and second point, no force between the ends. ठीक है, ये दोनों पॉइंट, ये दोनों क्राइटेरिया फुलफिल होने चाहिए, देन यू विल गेट अ टू फोर्स मेंबर. ठीक है, ये दोनों क्राइटेरिया फुलफिल होने चाहिए. इट शुड बी अ स्ट्रेट मेंबर एंड देयर शुड बी नो फोर्स बिटवीन द एंड्स. ओके, इन दोनों में से एक भी क्राइटेरिया फुलफिल नहीं हुआ, इट विल बी अ मल्टी फोर्स मेंबर. मींस if it is not a straight member, then it will be a multi force member, or if there is a force between the ends, then it will be a multi force member. ठीक है, so both these criteria must be fulfilled in order to get a two force member. Okay, now understand this. There has been questions where they will give you a frame and they will ask you which of the member is a two force member. ठीक है, ऐसे क्वेश्चंस भी गेट में आए हैं जहां आपको एक फ्रेम दे दिया जाएगा और आपको पूछा जाएगा कि इनमें से कौन सा मेंबर टू फोर्स मेंबर है. तो आपको ये क्राइटेरिया याद रखना है दैट इट शुड बी अ स्ट्रेट मेंबर एंड देयर शुड बी नो फोर्स बिटवीन द एंड्स. एक तो ये स्ट्रेट मेंबर होना चाहिए और दूसरा एंड्स के बीच में कोई दूसरा फोर्स नहीं होना चाहिए. सो बोथ दीज क्राइटेरियाज व्हेन दे आर फुलफिल्ड यू गेट अ टू फोर्स मेंबर. अब मल्टी फोर्स मेंबर में क्या होगा, या तो ईदर देयर शुड बी अ फोर्स इन बिटवीन और इट शुड बी अ कर्व्ड मेंबर. ठीक है, या तो कर्व्ड मेंबर भी होगा तो भी चल जाएगा. If it is a curved member then also it will be a two force member. Okay, okay, तो बेटा या तो बीच में कोई फोर्स लग गया या फिर ये कर्व्ड हो गया, सॉरी बेंट हो गया, नॉट कर्व्ड, बेंट हो गया, देन ऑल्सो यू गेट अ मल्टी फोर्स मेंबर. ओके, तो इन दोनों में से एक भी क्राइटेरिया इफ इट इज नॉट फुलफिल्ड देन यू विल गेट मल्टी फोर्स मेंबर. ठीक है, तो आपको टू फोर्स मेंबर बस के क्राइटेरिया याद रखने. मल्टी फोर्स मेंबर का क्राइटेरिया कुछ थोड़ी होगा, टू फोर्स नहीं है मतलब मल्टी फोर्स है, राइट. सो आई होप एवरीवन इज क्लियर अबाउट दिस, राइट. सबको ये पॉइंट्स क्लियर हैं, मल्टी फोर्स मेंबर और टू फोर्स मेंबर कब मिलेगा. तो बेटा आप फटाक से बता दो, इन दिस फ्रेम विच मेंबर इज अ टू फोर्स मेंबर. इस फ्रेम में कौन सा मेंबर टू फोर्स मेंबर है, जल्दी से बताओ. टेल मी क्विकली विच मेंबर इन दिस फ्रेम इज अ टू फोर्स मेंबर. Tell me quickly. Very good Nitish, very good Aditya, very good Sanyal, very good Gaurav. Very good guys, very good. इनमें से कौन सा मेंबर टू फोर्स मेंबर है? वेरी गुड करण, वेरी गुड. सो बेटा ऑब्वियसली दिस मेंबर BC member is a two force member, right? Why? Because there is no force between B and C and it is a straight member. एक तो ये straight member है और दूसरा ends के बीच में कोई दूसरा फोर्स नहीं है. यस, वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड, एक्सेलेंट, एक्सेलेंट विकास, विनायक, very good, Hemant, very good. अच्छा, Hemant is saying no member is a two force member. No Hemant, you are wrong. BC is a two force member. ठीक है, चलो. Now let's solve this problem. बेटा, we need to find the components of forces acting on member ABD. ठीक है, ABD पे जो forces लग रहे हैं वो हमको कैलकुलेट करने हैं. ओके, सो हाउ डू वी कैलकुलेट इट? In order to calculate force in ABD, what do you need? तो बेटा चलो सबसे पहले let's draw the FBD of ABD. Okay. So this is A, center is B, and this is D. Okay, what are the forces acting? So BC is a two force member, so obviously there will be only one force at point B, FBC along BC, right? एक ही फोर्स आएगा B पे FBC जो BC के along होगा. Then there will be two forces at A and two forces at D. Okay, now in order to calculate force in ABD, I want AX, AY, BC and DX, DY. So obviously I can't calculate all these forces directly from this FBD. Why? Because there are how many unknowns? 2 plus 2 plus 1, 5 unknowns, and I have only 3 equilibrium equation. So बेटा दो unknown तो मुझे कहीं और से पार करके लाने पड़ेंगे, right? So how I will calculate two other unknowns from some other free body diagram? Understand? You don't need to draw the FBD of ACE. आपको ACE का FBD draw करने का जरूरत नहीं है. We can draw the FBD of this entire frame together, right? इस पूरे फ्रेम का एक साथ FBD ड्रॉ कर सकता हूं? Can I draw the FBD of this entire frame? Yes, I can draw the FBD of this entire frame, right? dx and dy like this, ठीक है, and ex like this, हाँ कि ना बेटा? I am not separating ABD, BC and ACE, ये कनेक्टेड ही है, बस मैंने यहां से सपोर्ट हटा दिए हैं. आई हैव जस्ट रिमूव्ड द सपोर्ट्स, मैंने सिर्फ सपोर्ट हटाए. सो दीज आर सपोर्ट रिएक्शंस. dx dy and ex आर सपोर्ट रिएक्शंस, राइट? नाउ अप्लाई द इक्विलिब्रियम इक्वेशन हियर. सो बेटा, फ्रॉम समेशन ऑफ m at point E equal to 0, I will get the value of dx. Summation of m at point E. Take moment at point E. So moment of Ex and dy will be gone. Moment of dx will be how much? Dx multiplied by 6 minus 300 multiplied by 12 minus 450 multiplied by 4 equals to 0. So from here I will get dx. तो dx कितना आ रहा है मेरे भाई? dx कितना आ रहा है? 300 into 12 plus 450 into 4 divided by 6. So dx is 900. dx is 900 Newton. dx is 900 Newton. And from summation of Fy equals to 0, dy will be 300 plus 450 minus 750 Newton, right? dy plus 300 plus 450 equals to 0. To dy minus 750 Newton, right? Very good, very good, very good. So beta, here I have drawn the FBD of the entire frame. I have just removed the supports and I have replaced with reactions. मैंने बस सपोर्ट हटा के रिएक्शन लगा दिया है. मैंने इन तीनों मेंबर्स को अलग नहीं किया. I have not isolated the members. The members are still in contact with each other. I have just removed the supports. So dx dy and ex are nothing but support reactions. So I have calculated dx and dy by this free body diagram. I think you guys are clear. Chalo. So we have got dx equals to 900 and dy equals to minus 750. Now once I have got dx and dy, I can calculate ax, ay and fbc from this free body diagram. Three unknowns. Now there are only three unknowns. So beta, I can calculate them easily, right? dx is how much? 900. dy is how much? Minus 750. Okay. So now beta, from summation of fx equals to 0, ax will be equals to dx, which is 900 Newton, right? ax जो है वो dx के बराबर हो जाएगा 900 Newton. And if I take moment at A, I will get fbc. Take moment at A. If I take moment at A, fbc multiplied by, what is this distance? Between B and A, 8 feet. It is clockwise. Moment of dx and dy will also be clockwise. So 900 multiplied by, what is this distance? 6. Then dy ka distance will be 16. So from here I will get force in BC. What is force in BC? $825 Newton, and I am getting positive value, means my direction of FBC is also right, right? 825 Newton. Then apply summation of Fy equals to 0. So Ay will be FBC plus dy. 825 minus 750. So AY will be equals to what? How much? 75 Newton. And this is also positive, means direction of AY is also correct. So we have calculated dx dy, ax ay and fbc. dx dy, ax ay और fbc सारे forces निकल गए. We have calculated all the forces dx dy, ax ay and fbc. Yes. So this is how we can solve the problems of frames. I hope all of you are clear about analysis of frames. Yes, I hope now you understand the exact difference between a truss and a frame, two-force member, multi-force member. When do you get a two-force member? When do you get a multi-force member? I hope everyone is clear by now. टू फोर्स मेंबर और मल्टी फोर्स मेंबर, इन सब में अंतर क्लियर हो गया है. यस, वेरी गुड, एक्सीलेंट. चलो, बहुत बढ़िया. सो बेटा, दिस वाज ऑल फॉर द एनालिसिस ऑफ फ्रेम्स. वी हैव सॉल्व्ड सो मेनी प्रॉब्लम्स, राइट. हमने बहुत सारे प्रॉब्लम्स किए, सारे प्रॉब्लम्स में कुछ ना कुछ, एंड वी सॉ द वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग, the difference between a two force member and a multi force member, right? So now in the exam, if they give you a question and they ask you which one of these is a two force member, you can identify, and if they ask you to solve a problem of frame, you can easily solve, right? Thank you so much, Nitish. Thank you so much. चलो, बहुत बढ़िया, very good. चलो, now beta, if you want to download the PDF of this class, or if you want to watch my free lectures and download the notes of those lectures, all the lectures and notes you will get here. पुराने नए सारे lectures आपको यहाँ मिल जाएंगे. New lectures, old lectures, everything you will get here. tinyurl.com/approved10. Remember, I am taking new lectures, latest lectures of all my subjects again this year. Okay. I have taken engineering mechanics last year. This is engineering mechanics 2.0, new latest engineering mechanics. Just like that, there will be latest strength of materials, latest machine design, latest theory of machines, latest vibration. So if you can wait for the latest version, then you just watch engineering mechanics right now. SOM, MD, TOM के latest lectures आएंगे future में. Okay. So बेटा, open this link in any web browser. कोई भी web browser में खोल लो, आपको सारे lectures और notes एक जगह मिल जाएंगे. And don't forget to follow my telegram channel. ये मेरा personal telegram channel है, जिसमें मैं personally सारे lectures के links update करता हूं. I will send you the link of all my lectures on daily basis in this telegram channel. So just open your telegram app, search Approved 10, follow this channel, and you will get the latest links and notifications of all my classes. ठीक है. और बेटा, if you want to have a classroom like experience, take Unacademy Plus subscription. अगर आपको एक classroom वाला environment चाहिए, where you can interact with the teacher, you will get the assignments, quizzes, test series, you can ask all your doubts, then you take the Unacademy Plus subscription. And let me tell you, right now there is a bumper offer for GATE and ESE, where you are getting 3 months extra subscription. प्लस 3 months का सब्सक्रिप्शन आपको एक्स्ट्रा मिलेगा इफ यू टेक 1 year सब्सक्रिप्शन. अगर आप 1 साल का सब्सक्रिप्शन लेते हो तो आपको 1 साल प्लस 3 महीने का सब्सक्रिप्शन मिलेगा. अब ये जरूरी क्यों है? बिकॉज बेटा, द गेट विल टेक प्लेस इन February, in the month of February. So if you are thinking of taking 1 year subscription for writing GATE in February, you will get 3 more months. So right now, if you take the subscription, you will get the subscription until July. So how it is going to help you? Because beta, after GATE there will be other exams. For example, right now you have HAL, HPCL, RVUNL, different exams lined up. Okay. So beta, these exams take place in the month of April, May, June, July. So if you have subscription until July, you can attempt all these exams. अगर आपके पास जुलाई तक का सब्सक्रिप्शन है, आप ये सारे एग्जाम्स अटेम्प्ट करने के लिए प्लस का सब्सक्रिप्शन यूज कर सकते हो. So beta, if you want to take Unacademy Plus subscription, this is the best time because you are getting 3 extra months of subscription. 12 महीने के साथ 3 महीना मतलब टोटल 15 महीने का सब्सक्रिप्शन मिल रहा है 12 महीने के कॉस्ट में. ओके, सो दिस इज अ लिमिटेड पीरियड ऑफर. टेक दिस ऑफर राइट नाउ एज सून एज पॉसिबल. ठीक है, और ये हमारे टॉप रैंकर्स हैं गेट 2021 के. दीज आर आर टॉप रैंकर्स फ्रॉम गेट 2021 मैकेनिकल एंड एक्सी ब्रांच. So if you are thinking whether Unacademy will help you or not, whether it will be beneficial for taking the subscription or not, then beta you can refer these rankers and you can understand how much Unacademy subscription is going to help you. Unacademy पे आकर आपको फायदा होगा या नहीं, ये आपको इस रैंक लिस्ट से ही समझ में आ जाना चाहिए. ओके, सो व्हाट इज द डिफरेंस इन Unacademy Plus एंड YouTube? तो YouTube में बहुत सारे फीचर्स नहीं है. जैसे Unacademy Plus पे देयर इज अ वेरी कूल फीचर ऑफ लाइव पोल एंड लीडर बोर्ड विच मेक्स सॉल्विंग क्विजेज वेरी फन गेम. आपको अगर मान लो ऐसा कोई ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चन मिलता है, वी विल क्रिएट अ पोल where there will be a timer, 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute, ऐसा एक टाइमर रहेगा. You have to answer A, B, C, D within that time. So let's say you have answered A. Okay. Now after 2 minutes, there will be a scorecard, a leaderboard, which will tell you your ranking among the students and your timing also among the students. So it will create a competitive environment in class and it will also help you to manage your time. आपका time management skill भी improve होगा. ठीक है. Doubt solving has always been a very easy method on Unacademy. Doubt solving के लिए बहुत बढ़िया टूल है where you can attach the image of your doubt in the live class. आप live class में कोई भी image attach कर सकते हैं class में so that the teacher will see your doubt and he will clear the doubt in the live class. And there are dedicated doubt solving classes. It means that you will have enough time to clear all your doubts. Not only in regular classes, you can ask your doubts in dedicated doubt solving classes. यहां हर चौथा लेक्चर डाउट सॉल्विंग का लेक्चर होगा जिसमें आपको जितने डाउट्स पूछने हैं आप पूछ सकते हो. मतलब आप रेगुलर क्लास में तो डाउट्स पूछोगे ही, साथ में एक एक्स्ट्रा लेक्चर आपको हर 3 लेक्चर के बाद मिल रहा है जिसमें आपको सिर्फ डाउट्स पूछने. और बेस्ट चीज जो मुझे लगती है, द बेस्ट थिंग दैट आई फाइंड ऑन Unacademy is you have multiple batches and multiple educators. So it is like an open university where all the classrooms are open for you. Once you take the subscription, all the classroom will be open for you. You can sit in any class anytime and you can attend the lecture. आपके लिए सारे बैचेस ओपन रहेंगे. You can attend all the batches, you can attend all the lectures, you can follow all the educators. So it will be your choice which educator to follow, which lecture to follow, which batch to follow. बेटा देर आर मल्टीपल एजुकेटर्स फॉर सिंगल सब्जेक्ट. हर एक सब्जेक्ट के लिए मल्टीपल एजुकेटर्स हैं, यानी कि आपको कभी भी एजुकेटर को लेके, फीडबैक को लेके कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगी. विल हैव नो प्रॉब्लम इन फीडबैक ऑफ द एजुकेटर. यू विल हैव नो प्रॉब्लम लर्निंग फ्रॉम एन एजुकेटर बिकॉज यू हैव चॉइसेस. देर आर मल्टीपल एजुकेटर्स, सो यू हैव मल्टीपल चॉइसेस फॉर एवरी सब्जेक्ट. हर सब्जेक्ट के लिए मल्टीपल चॉइस है. आप इससे पढ़ना चाहते हो, इससे पढ़ना चाहते हो, इससे पढ़ना चाहते हो. और all the educators are top educators in their fields for their subjects. Okay, so there will be very good choices in order for you to select. Okay, so beta, if you want to take the subscription, then take 1 year, 1.5 year or 2 year subscription. आप 1 साल, 1.5 साल या 2 साल का सब्सक्रिप्शन लो and you can refer this code, you can use this referral code in order to get 10% off. आप मेरा कोड यूज कर सकते हैं अप्रूव 10% ऑफ के लिए. If you are using this code, it means that you are believing in me, so I will believe in you and I will give you my 100% guidance throughout your subscription. Okay, 10% ऑफ तो आपको मिलेगा ही, साथ में आपको मेरी गाइडेंस, मेरा पर्सनल अटेंशन मिलेगा if you are using this code. So beta, take Unacademy Plus subscription. You can pay this fee in EMI also. आप EMI में भी ये फी पे कर सकते हैं, यानी कि आपको पूरी की पूरी फी एक साथ पे करने की जरूरत नहीं है, आप मंथली इंस्टॉलमेंट में पे कर सकते हैं. ओके, एंड इफ यू वांट अ पर्सनल कोच, अगर आपको एक पर्सनल कोच चाहिए who will help you on a personal level, means he will prepare all the study material for you, all the schedule for you, he will be taking one-on-one classes, he will be analyzing your test scores, where you are lacking, where you need to improve. he will tell you all that. So he will push you on a personal level. आपको हर दिन एक push देता रहेगा आपके गोल की तरफ. ऐसा एक personal coach चाहिए. Then take Unacademy iconic subscription for 1 year or 2 year. 1 year या 2 year का आप iconic subscription ले सकते हैं. If you want to know more about the subscription plans, if you are thinking of taking the subscription but if you are confused, then you can always talk to me about it. You can directly message me on Unacademy app also, or you can connect me anywhere. आप मुझसे कहीं से भी connect हो सकते हैं या आप Unacademy app पे मुझे direct message कर सकते हैं. Okay. Now before leaving, don't forget to hit the like button, share the link and subscribe to this channel if you are new to this channel. Thank you so much for joining. I will see you in the next lecture. Till then, bye bye. Take care. Good night. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.